UOB One account versus SC Bonus Saver account, which one is better? I did talk about the SC Bonus Saver account in a previous video where I shared that the 8.18% per annum is much better than the UOB One account, but that wasn't really an apples to apples comparison because you are comparing a promo rate versus a non-promo rate. So today, to be fair to UOB One, let me do an apples to apples comparison, comparing both the non-promo rates and the promo rates so you can know which one is better for you. And if you love to have such discussions online but you don't know where to go to, then join us at over 11,000 members at Honey Money SG Telegram group. Alright, so the quick recap on this Standard Chartered Bonus Saver account is that it is giving you around 4.13% if you just fulfill 3 categories. The first category being salary credit of $3,000. So this salary credit has to be done from the employer by GIRO salary. The second criteria being $500 of spend on your Standard Chartered Bonus Saver card. And this Bonus Saver credit or debit card do not have any cashback or rewards, so there will be some opportunity cost in that. The last criteria being 3 times $50 bill payments from SC online platform. So you have to make 3 bill payments, minimum $50. And once you have just fulfilled these 3 criteria, you will earn that 4.13% per annum on your first $100,000. So you don't have to include other things like insurance or investments because those can be quite difficult to fulfill. And you see, the good thing about the Standard Chartered Bonus Saver is that the 4.13% is applied on the full amounts. There is no tiered interest to speak of. For example, if you just have $30,000 saved in the Bonus Saver account, that full $30,000 will enjoy that 4.13% as long as you have fulfilled the 3 criteria. And for those of you who do not have a Standard Chartered Bonus Saver account yet, you may qualify for a welcome rewards offer with my referral code. How to qualify is very simple. Just sign up via my referral link and key in the referral code and deposit 50,000 Singapore dollars of fresh funds. Next, you have to maintain a minimum deposit for 2 consecutive months and credit a minimum of $3,000 monthly via GIRO salary for the first 2 months. And let's share what are the exclusive welcome rewards that you can get. Firstly, is the exclusive $50 cashback if you use my referral code. Secondly, you'll get a Samsonite 74cm luggage worth $450. And lastly, you'll get $100 of cashback. So there is a lot of gifts if you are new to Standard Chartered. Of course, if all these welcome rewards are not enough, then do take a look at my sponsor's welcome offer. If you can only afford 100 Singapore dollars every month to invest, chances are you cannot even afford to buy 1 share of your favorite US stock like Apple or Microsoft. But today, I will share with you how you can invest smarter with Momo SG. Because with Momo fractional trading, you can own any top traded US stocks from just $5 US. The minimum order size for fractional trading is 0.001 shares or a minimum buy order amount of $5 US. And that means with just $100 US, you may purchase 0.55 fractional shares of Apple at $180 US a share. With a lower starting capital, fractional shares make it easier to build a more diversified portfolio, making it more accessible to individual investors. If you're a new customer, you can receive a starter kit up to 680 Singapore dollars, comprising of cash coupons, stock slice bundle, and 30 days guaranteed returns of 5.8% per annum on Momo Cash Plus. The stock slice bundle consists of 5 fractional shares including Nvidia, Tesla, Apple, C Limited, and NIO. For those who deposit 3,000 Singapore dollars and perform 3 buy trades, you'll be able to unlock 1 stock bundle worth about 70 Singapore dollars. And if you're willing to deposit 10,000 Singapore dollars and perform up to 8 buy trades, you will unlock additional 3 times stock bundle worth 210 Singapore dollars. So wait no more, use my referral link down below or scan this QR code right here to get your Momo SG Universal account today. Now let's do a quick recap on the UOB One account because the criteria are very simple as well. Firstly, you have to spend $500 on the credit card. Selected credit cards or debit cards like the UOB Aver, UOB Ladies or UOB One. And secondly, you have to do a minimum $1,600 of salary credit from either GIRO salary or PayNow salary. And the thing about UOB One account interest is that it works on a tiered basis, which means the final $75,000 to the $100,000 tier will earn that very high 7.8% per annum. So for the lowest tiers with the lowest savings amount, you will not earn that high interest, which means the effective rate for the first 100,000 will be at 5%. For example, if I just had $30,000 in the UOB One account, I will only be eligible for a 3.85% per annum. Whereas if you compare to Bonus Saver, like I mentioned previously, that 4.13% will be applied to the full $30,000. Alright, so that's about it for the non-promotional rates. You can see that 4.13% for SC Bonus Saver, 5% for UOB One, easily UOB One will win the fight. But how about if we add in the promotional rates? And when we talk about all these promotional offers, you have to register for the campaign. So depending on whether it is for Standard Chartered or UOB, make sure you read how to participate in their campaigns. But let's talk about the Save Up Level Up campaign by Standard Chartered first. For new users, if you deposit a fresh funds of $100,000, you'll get $500 of cashback if you hold these fresh funds for at least 45 days. For example, if I were new to Standard Chartered customer and I open an account by 30th November, I just have to fund the fresh funds by 15th December and hold it till the end of January, 31st January, and that's a holding period of 45 days, and I'll receive that $500 cash. Then for existing customers, it's a slightly longer holding period of 60 days. For example, if I were to sign up for the offer by 30th November, I have to deposit the fresh funds by 30th November and hold it till the same period till 31st January 2024. That represents a holding period of 60 days. Therefore, if I were to use a new customer example, I would take $500 divided by the 45 days, multiply by 365 days, and divide by the $100,000 of savings, which give me an effective 4.05% effective return. How about for the UOB Christmas Savings promo then? Because this is their seasonal fresh funds campaign, which works in a similar fashion. So the reference date is on 30th September 2023, and you get $550 for a 100,000 incremental fresh funds deposit. But you see, the holding period is much longer at 4 months approximately. And to analyze the effective return, here is the workings. We will just take 550 multiplied by 3, divide by $100,000, which gives you 1.65% per annum. Therefore, if we were to compare the maximum effective return for Standard Chartered Bonus Saver, it is 4.13% for the base interest plus 4.05% for the promotional rate, and that will give you a total of 8.18% per annum return. Then for the UOB One account, that will be 5.0% base interest at the 1.65% promotional return, and that gives you a total of 6.65% effective return. So based on just these numbers alone, you will see that Standard Chartered Save Up Level Up promotion plus the Bonus Saver account is a much better deal than the UOB One promotional rate plus the one account interest. And if we were to look at the holding period, the holding period for Standard Chartered Save Up Level Up is from 45 to 60 days, whereas the holding period for the UOB One account is approximately 4 months. So that's quite a great difference if you are in need of those liquid cash. But I'll talk about the more realistic approach. Most of you likely would have a UOB One account by now, and there are no sign-up offers regarding that. But for the opposite, most of you likely do not have a Standard Chartered Bonus Saver account yet, and you are qualified for the welcome offer rewards. And those are not difficult to fulfill if you just want to participate in this Save Up Level Up, right? You just have to credit salary $3,000 per month. And since you're already holding that funds in the Save Up Level Up promotion with a minimum $50,000, I think it is quite easy to get that welcome rewards. So whichever offer you prefer, just take opportunity of it and participate in them, because it's better than leaving your money in those low interest savings account. And read through all these terms and conditions very carefully or watch through my video again. Then some of you may ask, how about the other contender, OCBC 360? I did do a comparison video between UOB One versus OCBC 360 earlier, and you can refer to that video right here.